Hello. A few minutes ago, I came across a video of Dr. Asif Mahmood where he was talking to Ambassador Rick Grenell, and they were discussing the situation of human rights abuses in Pakistan and the state of democracy there, how Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan has been in arbitrary detention for almost 2 years now, and you know how there really seems to be no progress about him getting any justice. I'm going to quote Ambassador Grenell here. He said, "President Trump loves Imran Khan." Ambassador Grenell has been very vocal about his support for Imran, not just Imran Khan, but as the support of democracy and the right for the people of Pakistan to choose their leader. What now can we do about this? Where can this statement go? And we all know that Ambassador Grenell has been pretty close to President Trump. We know about Ambassador Grenell's trip to Venezuela and how he was able to bring some American hostages back home. But what now? What now? Americans of Pakistani descent like myself, or even fellow Americans who are supporters of or friends of democracy and human rights around the world, who know about the situation in Pakistan, what can we now do to further this dialogue, and how can we now help the situation? We are at a very crucial juncture here. I'm going to talk about two important things that are going on simultaneously and how you can support them. So right now, Representative Jack Bergman, who was he is a Republican and he's from Michigan, and he, along with Representative Greg Stanton, who's a Democrat from Arizona, so it's a bipartisan letter that they are writing to President Trump. They've written to President Trump, and they're already in the process of gaining signatures from various other representatives, from congressmen and congresswomen, so that this letter goes to President Trump. And the current situation kind of, gets not just in his notice, but, the urgency of the situation comes under his, he gets to notice that. In addition to that, another very, very important bipartisan bill, the Pakistan Democracy Act, that has been sponsored by Representative Joe Wilson of South Carolina, who's a Republican, and Representative Jimmy Panetta, who's a Democrat from California. So they have sponsored this bill, and that is also gaining signatures from the different representatives, from different congressmen and congresswomen. Now, this is very important because Representative Jimmy Panetta is the son of Leon Panetta, who you might remember is a former CIA chief, as well as he's a former defense secretary. So, when I mention these names, it's because these particular representatives, all four of them, they are very, very, not only is this a bipartisan affair, but because these people are all very, very close to the high aboves in their representative party. They've got a lot of clout and a lot of connections there. So it's pretty important. Now, what you can do is you need to write to your representatives, to whoever, wherever you are in the U.S., write to your representatives, call their office, and ask them to support this letter, to lend their support to this bill, this act, by placing their signatures on it. So that we, as Pakistani Americans, as Americans of Pakistani origin, or other Americans of friends of democracy and human rights, can lend our hand, can lend support to this cause, and we are able to not just free Imran Khan and the rest of the political prisoners, but also be able to restore democracy and human rights in Pakistan. Thank you.